I am a registered dietitian by training. I've been in practice for, this would be my 10th year. I'm working right within primary healthcare with GPs and RNs, mental health counselors, pharmacists, you name it. The biggest challenge actually started very early in my career. So I learned probably about 2 years in that my training was very narrow-minded. It's based in Western thinking, the Western medical model, and it only took me so far. So it was very rooted in here, the Canada's Food Guide. The challenge was I could only take patients to a certain point. I got to a point where I thought, how do I translate what I've done for myself into practice? How do I help everyone that I'm seeing heal on a much deeper level? Because that's ultimately what they were looking for. And the other challenge is trying to work holistically in a setting that is not built for that. So it is very much a system that's built on treating symptoms. It's still the training. And so to an extent, patients get really upset when they say, well, it's just another drug, but that is the training. And so if someone's not taught differently, you can't take them much further than basically masking a symptom. And I was tired of it. And part of it was I didn't have a language. I didn't have a language that I could speak to my colleagues who are all trained in the Western model to speak holistically. So full body systems and digestive intensive was the greatest. I'm so grateful for it because it's opened up so many conversations and so many opportunities for change. I have to say one of the outcomes of your call to action in terms of do change as 2015 rolled to an end was I was asked officially, they booked me in for professional development with the family health team to speak to, there's a team of about 20 RDs, but we cover over 100 family physicians in this city in terms of our service. And it came up as the top professional development topic that they wanted covered this year was functional and integrative nutrition. So I'm speaking on what is it? They basically want to know what is functional nutrition, how can it help them, how has it changed my practice, and I'm actually starting to collaborate with a pharmacist right now who wants to do some cross-professional education on probiotics and gut health. So that's in the making.
That's awesome! Congratulations! Yeah. That's so exciting.
Yeah, I think functional nutrition gave me a lot more confidence to have just even one-on-one conversations around patients that we were all seeing within the team, with physicians even, physicians who were potentially intimidating for me. So when you can speak functionally and bring the physiology and functional piece to things, it makes sense to them. The one thing I guess it applies to my practice, but it applies to me as well, is I wanted to thank you for bringing me back into my body. So because I had spent so long trying to move away from a training that I thought wasn't really helping me, so I thought, well, let's just move into the mind-body piece, let's get into the energetics, let's talk meditation and stress and all the other factors. I think that I had parted a little too far from the physical, our physiology, or the physicality of our existence. Downplaying food a little bit, even thinking, well, it's not working, so I don't know what else to do. And finding full body systems and digestive intensive brought me back to center. So it really brought me into my body, which allows me to help others move into their body, which is essentially what we're trying to do, right? So thank you for that.